Welcome to the adventures. It's been a while, so I figured I would do a cooking video for you, especially since we've been talking about time management, your schedule, how to work in fresh eating, and all those great things. And what better way to do it is just to put it in practice. Willow says, hurry it up. She's ready for her supper.
It's dinner time.
It is. I'm making a stir fry with some rice. It's pretty simple. So I go ahead and prep everything ahead of time. I get everything that I need out. I get my spices out of the drawer. I get any seasonings, everything out of the refrigerator. I also set up my little dish pan for washing my hands, my hand towel to dry my hands, soap, all of that stuff is set up in advance. So after I throw the vegetables in the pan with a little bit of butter in there, I'm gonna add some oil and vinegar from my oil and vinegar set to add some more flavoring to the vegetables. Vinegar is also really helpful for some hearty vegetables to help break down the vegetables for digestion. It just helps your stomach along a lot better. And as those are cooking up, I'm gonna take my meat, and this is called sandwich meat. So we get it straight from the farm when we buy our quarter beef a year. We get the sandwich meat. It really makes great for stir fries, fajitas, steak and cheese subs, things like that. And I'm gonna shred it up. And then I'm gonna immediately wash my hands with my soapy water. I already have water in the bucket, soap, everything set up. And I do have a Norwex cloth in there. That way I can kind of scrub my hands a little bit more without creating a ton of mess. The Norwex it's a microfiber that has backlock in it, so it really helps eliminate cross-contamination of things. And then I'm gonna add my meat in, get that started. And then we have some rice. This is a new rice that I've been trying out. So it's kind of like a minute rice. It cooks really quickly. And then I'm just gonna put some hot water in the pan. It says 2 tablespoons, but guys, honestly, it needs a little bit more than that. I don't know, it's probably like a quarter cup of water. And I stir the water into the rice and I put it right in the skillet. So I use one skillet to do all of the things. I just rotate it around the pan. And then I'm gonna add my teriyaki sauce. Another little helpful tip for you guys, I love little tiny jars like this. So this is a little immune boost. I get these anyways if I'm feeling sick on Monday. I started not feel as well. So I get these to help build my immune system, but this is in a glass jar and it works great for the perfect amount of teriyaki sauce and mixture into my stir fry. And then I'm gonna add some flour, or you can add cornstarch into that to thicken that up, and it's gonna make that sauce to go over it. And then just let it simmer for a second. Another helpful tip I want to encourage you guys is clean up while you're cooking. That way it doesn't make it such a tedious task. So I'm already going to go ahead and put things back in the fridge, put all of the spices away, tidy up the area. And another quick tip is we keep all of our dishes out. So right over here, we have our dishes. So now that I'm ready to plate it up, I'll go ahead and just pull this out right here. We do keep, this is for pots and pans. And so that way it cuts down on the rattling. And this is also pots and pans that I put some foam on and covered it. So that way everything is easy to grab and go. It does make it easier when it's prepping and when it's for cleanup to put everything away. I know it seems silly, but if it's too tedious and it takes up too much of your time, then you're just gonna get discouraged and you're not gonna be cooking in the cab near as much. So make things easy, make things convenient. I'm constantly reevaluating, reorganizing to come up with the fastest and the best system. And so let me look at the clock. Scott has been stopped for 29 minutes on his half-hour break. The food is done, and we would have been done a little bit sooner if I wasn't making this video for you guys. So the fact that we're recording this and making it all at the same time, 30 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and eat it and then do the dishes really quickly and then get back on the road. So typically we're only stopped for supper time between 30 and 45 minutes and we're back on the road. So you can eat real food real fast and not take up too much time. So little Willow's having trouble. She's struggling. She's ready to eat. So this is her space that she's supposed to stay in whenever I'm cooking food. You can tell she's still a pup. She's only 1 year old, so she needs a reminder sometimes. So Scott's behind the camera and telling her to get in command. She knows sign language, so it definitely helps. But you guys, I hope this is encouraging you guys. I hope it shows you some practicality. And what I'm also going to do is after I plate the food up, then I'm going to fill this pan up with some water, rinse the pan out so it doesn't get settled in there, rinse the spatula out, And then I'm going to pre-rinse everything, and this table will pivot around. It'll go right here, and we'll eat right off of that, and then it'll pivot around over to here, and it'll become the dish station. So the cook station, dinner table, kitchen counter for doing dishes. It just continues to rotate around. This is a Lagoon table. We love it. It's a game changer. If you've never had one, check it out. There is the link in my Amazon store, so you can find all of the stuff that we're using in the Amazon link. Good girl. You can find all of this stuff in our Amazon link if you're interested in buying the same things that we have. You know, we use this regularly. It's tried and true. So I encourage you guys, get out of the truck stops, start cooking in the cab, save yourself a ton of money, and improve your health. All right, guys, stay safe and eat well. Bye. All right, so P.S. my hot water heater did not like all the potholes in South Carolina, and so it stopped working. Back to the old system.